living now. I'm living now. Hey, I can't sit and worry about the future. I'm living now.
Wow, we made
Said
it.
I'm living now. So put your hands up if you feel like having a good time.
And Josh Lewis.
Put your hands up
Man,
if
have
you
we got
got
a
no
treat
cares
for you?
at
Have we got a
all.
good show for you?
Raise your cups if you got
Good to
no
feel
work tomorrow.
That's what we're here bringing you. I'm always going to bring you a song. I like that Christmas song, but I had to bring a new one today.
Come on, sing it.
Did you hear that? FPD. My wife is not.
Feel good, come on.
So we're waking up his wife here. Should we just kill it like that? Do we make the wife happy that much? How you doing this morning, Josh?
I'm doing fantastic this morning, dude. How you doing?
You let FPD in the house? It literally says FPD in the house. They love.
What'd you say?
You let FBD in the house. I said admit all. That's what I did. So here, we're live on Zoom today. Have we got a great show for you? So one thing we will touch on is seasonal depression. We're going to touch on that later on today, which I say is a great show. And then I say, we have seasonal depression for you. But it's really just how to get you out of it. So if you guys woke up today and maybe, you heard some music and your wife was getting mad at you or something, which, trust me, man, I'm single, so I'm not there where you're at. So there's certain points when I think the worst feeling in the world is literally when you're doing something and you're kind of like having fun, and then your wife or your girlfriend's not happy. And you kind of look at her like, oh man, I got to stop, right? Because I've been in that feeling too many times. That's probably why I'm single. But shout out to my boy Sierra for the hat. I couldn't find my hat. Today was a hard morning to wake up for, Josh. I'm going to admit, I wasn't at the gym this morning. But the show we have for you, and I'm going to keep it in here, is we have seasonal depression coming at what is that, 6:30. We're gonna have hot seat trivia at the end on money trivia, which is said. We're trying out the name Wake Up Wealthy. We're gonna go over the 4 names of this show. January 1st we'll go live with probably our first guest on it. And we also are gonna cover well, why don't you tell them, Josh, because we were talking about it last night on the show.
Say that again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear
Why don't you tell them what else we're covering here? Or tell people how you're doing. I've hogged up enough. I love to hear you.
I'm doing fantastic, but one of the things that we're also covering is worst Christmas gifts ever. I can't wait for that, actually. What are the worst Christmas gifts you've ever received? And we're going to go over some of the worst Christmas gifts ever received. So I think that'll be fun for us to talk about too as well. Because, hey, listen, when it comes to actually having Christmas gifts, you never want to say it's the worst Christmas gift, but when you do get it, it can be awkward, right?
Right. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, no, that's true. And we're gonna go through it. Before we get forward, gotta pay the bills here. We're waiting for the bills to pay, but I'm gonna read the sponsor. I would play music during the sponsor. I was gonna do it, but we don't want to make you be mad. And that song, by the way, do you know what song that was, Josh?
No, I don't. I sent you a song to do this morning, but you were.
We'll play it tomorrow. We'll play it on the end out, or you want to play it now?
No. Well, we can play it on the way out.
All right. So the sponsor today is my boy JD Frost. 15% is if you guys go to him. Listen, this guy, I was so worried about taxes, being an entrepreneur, making money online, different places. They took care of me with really just that good Southern hospitality. Just awesome people, from Logan at the door to the tax expert, Maria, Trisha, everybody there. What they're going to do for you. This is the time to plan for taxing in 2020. Don't just wait to the end like I do all the time and then pay fees and penalties, which they can help you out of. Go get your documented tax plan. Have your best strategy. You'll get 2 consulting calls, 30 minutes each. You'll review your 3-year prior tax return, and they will save you any money from prior years. If you're an entrepreneur, they'll look at it and they'll only pull it if they can save you money. This is strategic assessment of accounting and services. And then they'll even give you a video course on really just how to plan for everything is there. You can go sign up at frostcpas/tax-planning, frostcpas.com/tax planning, and mention Jeff the Entrepreneur and Wake Up Wealthy sent you, because we'll get 15% of that. Usually it's a $5,000 special that they do. They're doing it for $2,500 in December. I think they're feeling awful Christmassy. Speaking of which, it looks like you're feeling Dude, I never knew if I liked the whole background.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. Let me show you how the background looks without it. Right now,
Where are you? Maybe I'll do that in Vegas. By the way, tomorrow I'm going to Vegas. That's what I want to say in the show.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about
I haven't packed yet. Well, that's good too. You don't like
my
that?
office, and it's just since the green screen's off and I'm now on my Mac, it's a little bit different. A little bit smoother, by the way. So that's really cool. But let's get right into it. So you were talking right about Jaden Frost before about money. Don't we have the last 5 to go over, the 5 Christmas gifts?
Yeah, and Christian J. Ball. By the way, shout out to one of our listeners. No, we got to start tracking. I know you have Facebook. I got to give shout outs to Warren and everybody else who's really been with us, especially FBD, in bed, in his house, his wife next to him, turning us on, almost getting him in trouble, right? Crazy. Well, maybe that's what we'll do one of these days. We'll tip out.
Does that mean we're in bed with him too as well?
Yeah, well, kind of. Hey, we're in bed with everybody today, man. So we're in bed.
Christian Ball hit us up this morning. He said, "Good morning, fellas." Christian, what's up?
Yeah. So one of the girls is going to be on a live. Great girl. She's reached out to me. Amani Allen's her name. This is her right here. She's sending me stuff. Sorry I didn't get back to you. I literally was up till, and this is living proof, like 1 a.m. Before doing this, because you can't keep your phone by the bed, which we'll talk about that a little bit. But let's go into we'll share the screen. We'll hit the first 5, and then we'll go into maybe the worst 5 and worst Christmas gifts. You want to share your screen, Josh?
I'm still getting used to my Mac, so it might be.
Well, hey, you got it working. I did get it working. Feel good. Was that because maybe that was one of the worst gifts I gave you? A Mac that doesn't work. I got a refurbished Mac for him. By the way, shout out to Evolve Computers. They're really pretty good. I have this bad boy right here, and then I wrapped it. All right, see this? This is a huge recruitment tool, guys. This is a coaching tip people pay for. It's like Eric Swanson. You bring a book, you put a book down. No, I basically go out. I was working. Oh, John Holy. So there you go. Sorry, guys. I'll be better. I was working out at Dunkin' Donuts. I had it, and guess who contacted me and said they like my background?
Who?
John Holy. Do you know who that is?
I don't know who that is. Why don't
famous? So anybody from town who's anybody knows the famous football player who made it to played it pretty far. He played right in the local town. Went up, played for UConn. He's in. He reminds me of Lewis House, dude. He's in. I'm trying to share my screen here. It's not working. We'll get to this. So he basically played for UConn, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a football coach." I'm like, "Oh, I played football." So he's like, "I love your background." He loved My Dreams Keep Me Awake.
That's what background is talking about, yeah.
Which when people say they like My Dreams Keep Me Awake, I gotta get a My Dreams Keep Me Awake hat. I gotta hit up my girl J Rock. If you go to mydreamskeepmeawake.com, I'm wearing CR. You can't even find my other hat. Let me do this here. Share basic screen. Boom. So we're gonna go Christian J. Ball here. Dude, I think that's what I want for Christmas. I want some of my own merch. I won't buy it because I have stuff to do here. By the way, this is I was testing out millions on the phone. Shout out to my boy Grant Cardone. I'm testing my assistants for a call list today. If you guys have I'm boy on MailChimp here. If you guys, by the way, Christian J. Ball, too bad he didn't put links. That's odd. Man, we keep doing this here. I actually got to go to my Instagram. We're gonna find them, follow. This is one way to get followers up. Make a kick butt Christmas list that gets featured on a morning show, where then people go to you on Instagram.
I wonder who you were searching last night.
Oh, well, I was searching for Jenna, because there's Jenna from Brad Lee's office. All right, that's what it was. Shout out to Jenna Herrera.
Shout out to Jenna Herrera. Powerful woman right there. Chatwithjenna.com. Shout out to Jenna.
It's kind of thing. So that's what it was. There's a girl, an assistant, and I was going over what I told you about those dudes from last night. So Christian J. Ball, Linktree. I love that quote, by the way, that he has up. You miss 100 of the shots. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
You know who said that, right?
Yeah. What's his name? The guy from The Office.
Yeah, that's right, Michael Scott. And Wayne Gretzky.
It's funny. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna go hit the 5. But yeah, just let's talk about that. Like Christmas gift. What's one thing you want? Like personally at heart, I want to buy you the iMac right now. I'm like, man, as much as I want to buy diamond tickets for GrowthCon, right? Like now I started thinking, how can I buy you the iMac? You know,
The iMac. Well, dude, I don't really need it anymore. Honestly, I fixed this Mac, so I'm pretty good. One of the reasons why I wanted to get that was so I could have a smoother way of delivering my presentations for, for my job. Even though I hate to say job because it's not a job, it's my life. It's the way of living and helping out other people. And it's fantastic. Isn't that so crazy, dude? Like when you work somewhere, you call it work, you call it a job, but when you get to do something, when you're actually happy to do something, you don't want to call it work. Like what we do in Miliare and changing lives, it's not work to me. Do you know what I mean?
Like is this work right now or no?
This is not work. This is
right, dude. This is me living my dreams. So thank you for everybody following my dreams. I've always wanted to have a morning show. There's actually a sports talk radio show, which maybe we'll touch on sports eventually. I mean, when there's a Super Bowl, a big event, right? But I don't really, sports don't drive me. Success drives me. And what is success? What is success to you, Josh? And I feel like this is a very ominous thing. I think Fueled by Doubt would come in here, the music, Kill It 'Cause his wife, right? Which if his wife's upset, I'm already into doghouse, but like kill it that way. And then me and you were just kind of just like, I'll admit, I don't have the energy. And then you were kind of that. So I feel like we got to be a little bit more. But all right, go ahead.
More energetic. Well, I'm glad you're talking about that. So go ahead. We're doing the last 5. What did we leave off with? We left off with the Ninja Fit personal blender.
Well, and ancestry DNA we were talking about. I remember that. Where people come from, right? And I think a lot of people get seasonal depression, and this is a tie-in. This is me jumping around, okay? Because they don't know where they come from. They don't know where their mom is. They don't know where their dad is. And around Christmas time, they see people with families and everything, and they feel alone. And I know this. What?
That's a very good point. You give them a gift that says, "Hey, you could find out where you came from." Where all these people around you came from.
I don't know if that's like on Christmas, man. That's like that's kind of sad. I mean,
it is different.
Popular. But my whole point in saying that is because I used to work at the behavioral middle school, and I saw kids all down Christmas just really act up a little bit more. They knew they were going home. They didn't have the structure of the school that we provided, and we weren't providing much except just loving care. This one I was rushing by. This would be kind of cool to get. Don't you think?
It would be. Dude, I have like something tells me you could put like 1 pineapple in there at a time. Like it shows a bunch of stuff in there, but I don't know. I've put things in blenders before, and I don't know. I could be wrong though. $60. It's a lot of money.
By the way, in the show notes, guys, comment below. And this will only be on YouTube. If you're not listening, I got to ask for this too. If you are listening on Facebook, share it to your page. Maybe not today's episode. We don't have energy. But the other ones, share to your page. And then on YouTube, push that like button because it's hurting my algorithm. That's why we're going to try and put it on Josh's thing now that we got to synced up. Maybe from Vegas, dude, you can download Restream. I'll show you how to do it. And then when I'm in Vegas, we can do an episode out there tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to key into a reason something happened last night. I'm not upset. I wasn't upset as I am, but that's actually a real problem. I'll tease that up for later on. All right. So Ninja Blast, what I want to say about this, I feel like this is one of those gifts someone gets you. Oh, that's cool. Like, be healthy. You use it once, and then it sits underneath the rest of the thing, you know?
Good where does it sit underneath? The tree, or is it sits underneath the counter? You're talking about underneath the counter, right?
Yeah, underneath the counter.
Yeah.
And I don't finish it. That's so. Can I say the best thing about working with Josh and I'm going to say everything we're doing is that kind of we have that whole thing where we finish each other's sentences. It was when we used to play football. He didn't have to tell me to run a fade. I knew how to run a fade. You're just on that same wavelength. It was like the twin thing, right?
Right.
And we're not twins, by the way. We get that all the time. Even though we look nothing alike, right? Just both good looking, great personalities. All right. So Sonos One, I've heard of the Sonos One. I know what it is. It's a black speaker.
Smart speaker with voice control built in. So that's like saying,
Oh, I know what it is.
play August Burns Red, play Breakdown of Sanity, play Christmas music, play holiday music. And then it goes, Christmas, snow's coming down. I haven't heard that song this year, so I got to play that actually.
You sing pretty good, man. That's pretty good pipes for this early in the morning.
Yeah, it's early in the morning. Those are the pipes, baby. All right, what's
so,
next? Okay.
So the Sonos, wait, before we go to that, I just want to have a comment on it. I almost bought it, and I went to buy the JBL speaker. I should get an affiliate link for it. I don't know where my baby is.
Yeah, Jeff loves his JBL speaker.
I love it. It's charging, it's sleeping. Go ahead. You talk about this. I want to grab it. Go ahead.
So have you guys seen the Theragun? So I've seen everybody from Grant Cardone to there was another, was it Lewis House? I forget who it was. They showed it, they bought it, and they were trying to use it on themselves. And really the selling technique of this is they pretty much slow down the videos and show this thing pummeling your skin and then show the skin go as it hits it. To me, it doesn't seem really that cool. Like, it seems like it would hurt. Seems like it would.
Yeah, I actually know what you mean. I've seen my boy Grant with that. Yeah, I don't really know, man. I'm not a big massage guy. I probably could use one. Actually, I'm all sore from yesterday from the gym. It feels nice. I didn't go this morning. I might go after this too.
Yo, it's separation season. You know what that means, right?
Gotta go to the gym.
It means you're doing other things people aren't doing, because everybody during this time is they're taking a couple steps back, but we're taking a couple steps forward. That's right. We're doubling down on our business. We started a morning show. That's right. We're getting results other people will not get because we're doing other things people will not do.
I would normally be a sleeper right now.
Shout out to my boy Ed Milet. Did you watch his video by the way?
Phenomenal video, guys. If you want to watch a video, just pep you up. And if you don't know who Ed Milet is, your life will be better for knowing the guy. Yes. I wish we could play a video on here. You want to sum it up really quick? With everything as I put some girls' blouses or pajamas in here. Oh, I don't want to talk about pajamas in a second. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, listen, if you don't know who Ed Milet is, just follow him on Instagram, follow him on YouTube. He's got iTunes podcasts on all platforms. He's got great content. It's some of the best content that I've seen when it comes to personal development. And Ed has a great way of at least speaking to me. He simplifies it. It's exactly like he's speaking to me every single time. Like, oh man, he's getting really to my heart. And the love that guy has, like, you just feel it radiating off of him. It's so funny.
Do you know who does that for me?
Who's that?
Someone I'm going to mention. It's not popular. It's not a popular name. It's local, dear my heart. And he wears pajamas like this and matched with another 10X family. Do you know who that is?
JC Tenati.
JC Tenati. So I know people hear me say, yeah, you work for a Tenati thing. Listen, I picked somebody that was successful in many different ways. And I want to show you a picture because we have this pajamas thing. So look at this picture. I'm going to go into show it up. You know this picture?
Yeah, I see it.
That's the guy. He looks so happy that's his wife, Faith. Dude, his wife, Faith, reminds me of the girl from Friday Night Lights. What's her name? The show, the mom.
Is her mom? I think the mom's name is Leanne.
Yeah, I think her name. And then Leanne's the daughter right there. That's Macro the dog. By the way, the only thing not the only thing. They know I'm an entrepreneur, right? The thing that I love about it. And then Joey Tenati right there he's a really, really, really good baseball player. He's been working extremely hard. Has a great pitch. You can follow him on Instagram and see how much he does. So that's that family. They have all matching pajamas. This makes me, all of a sudden when I see something like this, it makes me want a family right there. I want the dog. I want the dog with the Christmas hat. I want the wife. You know, and then here's this dude. This is my other 10X family. So I shared this thing. There's Elena, right? There's my boy Grant Cardone, Entrepreneur Jesus, and his two beautiful daughters, which we're actually going to show eventually. I interviewed them during the pandemic, and that'll be on my YouTube channel later on. It's actually really cool when I say that. But what do you think about the family pajama thing? Do you plan on doing that with you and your fiance one day?
That's inevitable. She has pajamas. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. I'll be okay with doing it as long as they're Snoopy pajamas, because you know me, I like my Snoops.
So that isn't one of the worst Christmas gifts. So you wouldn't be one of those type of guys where if all of a sudden they gave you and some Snoopy Christmas pajamas, but oh my God, I got to wear the Christmas pajamas with everybody, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
'Cause I think, dude, in this picture, I mean, this is like what brings the family together. Now this might hit my seasonal depression. Someone doesn't have family. They look at it like, I don't have the thing, and trust me, I'm the same way.
It's all
So,
how you observe on different things. All right, let's finish out this list. We only
by the
got
way, can we talk about $65 a pair of pajamas? Ah, you're
yeah,
sleeping in the things. Nobody sees you.
Nordstrom, dude. Nordstrom.
Unless you're sleeping
Um,
next to somebody.
hey, don't we know somebody who worked at Nordstrom?
Yeah, so actually, yeah, Abby Krugelman, or saying it right?
Krogman.
Can I say Krugelman?
No, you're butchering somebody's name. All right, let's keep going down this.
Carton used to do that, and it was more fun. So what is it, Krogman?
I believe so.
Shout out to Abby Krogman. She's the sweetest, most passionate girl. If you guys don't know about her, you will eventually. Maybe we'll bring her on like a money trivia in the morning. Well, she lives in California.
Yeah.
So it'll be like 3 a.m. Well, that'll be one of the late weekend shows. We'll tease her later on. You guys are gonna meet the whole team. Come back.
So Capri Volcano candle. It's just a candle.
Pass. It's a candle, man. I mean,
it's the candle, people.
Gravity blanket. Wait, what is, dude? Just the title makes you think. Ooh,
and it's gray, so it looks like moon rocks. That's what it looks like. The gravity blanket.
Really quick money idea, guys. If you want to do something for money, look at what my boy Christian J. Ball did. He took all these things, which are actually a better list than the Washington Post. No offense to the Washington Post. It's just better, man. This whole thing was more talkable, right?
It is better. Yeah.
So he did the research, put it up here. I don't think he upped the prices anything, right? What you can do for money is basically be a convenience store. Make a landing page where you put it on there. People are buying quick. You can even put a thing on it. This is the whole coaching tip. Being Christmas, if you order a Jeff the Entrepreneur hat, it'll be here by December 24th. Order now, right? You can put something like that in there. Really get people the fear of missing out for the click, and you can up the price. You can take this gravity blanket and make it, $250. I mean, when you're already at $189 for a blanket, make $200. It's not loading. If anybody knows what a gravity blanket is, please let me know. Or a candle, you can put those things up there. I wonder, volcano candle, it must be a special candle. And then the best thing, sound bar. Did you ever see one of these?
Yeah, we had one actually in our apartment, and we really didn't do much with it, honestly. We never even turned it on, I don't think.
But the idea of it is really cool. So before we get to the worst gift, I want you to pick if this was a Yankee swap or drag bag, and you guys put in the comments below too on everything. What's one gift you would be like, oh man, that would be cool to get out of these top 30? Yeah. So want me to go down slowly, scroll slowly?
Sorry, I'm looking what worst Christmas gifts are, and I think I'll have to read these out loud.
We'll read our own, and then you can read them. Yeah, we can do that too. Dude, people are commenting on everything here. I'm not even able to say it. So Amani, I will be on your show. I know she asked that. Promise. She's like, wow, I like lives. What do you do? And then when I tell everybody what I do, real estate investor, software, blah, blah, blah. They're just like, oh my God, on Amazon Prime. Dude, when I tell people what I do, I just say it to know that it's real, that it's really happening. Like, I remember being like, as we look at hot sauce, I remember being like, we're bringing up the energy, though. Good job, Josh. I think you did that. I'm going to give you credit.
Thanks.
Yours would be the massage. Did you find the massage mask or no? The meditating mask?
No, I didn't. So, guys, there was this great massage mask they were posting on Instagram. It's like about $130, and I want to tell my fiance what it is so she could buy it for me. By the way, I was talking about it with her last night, and I was like, dude, I can't wait to just get married because fiance is too many syllables, man. Wife is a lot easier.
Want to call her the wife? I used to do that with Dan before and just call her the wife before, like FBD's wife.
All right, I want to go into worst Christmas gifts because it's 6:02. I want to get into worst Christmas gifts.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we're slacking today. We'll do it serious. Jump away from that. So the one gift I would get just would be the Echo. I think once I move to Texas, which I will, or wherever. Sorry, Joe. I'll get the little robo vacuum. Or I'll just update it with a real cleaner. So if you want to clean my house, clean Jeff the Entrepreneur's house, put the request in now. So
all right. So I don't know if I should share my screen because I kind of want to pre-read some of these.
Yeah, pre-read some of them. By the way, I want everybody to have in thought your worst Christmas gift in there. Like everybody's got one, whether you walk into Secret Santa. I want to hear it. I have mine. I'll say it later on. Go ahead.
Okay, so here we go. It was a shirt that had I'm not a gynecologist, but I'll take a look anyway. It was from my stepdad's mom. She knows I want to be a doctor, and her English is no bueno. I found it hilarious. Once we translated to her, she almost cried from embarrassment. I proudly wore it for the rest of the day. It's actually a pretty good story.
Wait, say that again. I was paying attention to our listener.
It was a shirt that I had. I'm not a gynecologist, but I'll take a look anyway. And it was from my stepdad's mom. She knows I want to be a doctor, and her English is not good. I found it hilarious. Once we translated it to her, she almost cried from embarrassment. I proudly wore it for the rest of the day. This is a good one. I like this one.
Did he like his Spanish wife? Is that his whole deal there?
No, okay. I'm not reading it for the third time.
Go ahead. I'll watch it on the replay. I watch you on the replay to see what we can do about it. Go ahead.
Guys, put it in the chat. Jeff, pay attention. So, number 2, I had left some video games in my mom's room. She found them and assumed my dad had bought them as Christmas gifts for me. So for Christmas, I got my own games. That's pretty cool.
That is. I don't even have any stories to top these, man. These are actually really good.
These are good. So, a gift card to a lingerie store from my grandma. The messed up part wasn't the gift itself, but the fact that she made my poor 19-year-old brother go in and buy it. As he told it, the conversation went something like this. Cashier, shopping for your girlfriend? Brother, no, my sister. Well, my grandma. Awkward silence. And then somebody put, this is one of those times where lying is called for.
By the way, is lying called for?
Is it? In a situation like that, you could honestly be honest. It really depends on intention. For me, we're going deep here, but 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson, great book if you haven't read it. He says, tell the truth. One of the rules for life is tell the truth, at least don't lie. And they asked Jordan Peterson, what is one of the hardest rules that you have to follow? And he said it was that one. And the reason is because we lie because of fear of hurting someone, fear of looking embarrassed. So it's almost we feel obligated to say something that's not true. So intention, I think, matters, especially when it comes to a situation like that. Plus, I think, if you had to go into a store and buy something, you could always, I don't know, just connect with someone and say, man, this feels really awkward, but I got to do this for my grandma. But anyway, so one Christmas, I got 18 pairs of socks. I was probably 12, and I tried really hard to look grateful and thank my parents. But with each pair I opened up, I got progressively more upset. It didn't help my brother was tearing through his toys and his video games. I ended up excusing myself to the bathroom and started crying. My mom came to get me and asked me what was wrong. She said to stop crying and come back to the living room. She then gave me my real gift, a laptop. The reason I got socks was my mom just wanted me to have something to unwrap because my brother had a lot of cheaper stuff where I had one bigger thing. I felt incredibly spoiled and embarrassed. Definitely.
That's like me with the rocket.
It's a good story. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, and we'll tease that later, I could have been Elon Musk, but I got a skateboard. I'm kidding.
We looked. Can you let that go? We looked for rocket.
I'm kidding.
This is before online shopping.
Listen, I feel like a spoiled kid because of the way.
All right, let's settle this right now. Where do you go get a rocket? There's no online shopping. Where do you go? You at the rocket store? Is that where you go? Tell me. I was like 6 years old, dude. And we looked everywhere. By the way, Toys R Us, you want to go in and ask for a rocket? I think you're going to blow up the world, dude. So, come on, man. Give me some credit.
I can see Dad and Dad be like, hey, can we get a rocket? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's exactly how that was. I distinctly remember it. And then we just decided, let's get him a skateboard.
Yeah. All right. So, really quick. And that's me sharing. So, being vulnerable and connections, like to dial it back to that kid, which I was raising my hand and I interrupted before for anybody listening why I just started laughing.
I didn't. I'm looking at my screen.
And I was so on it to not interrupt you. Then I was like that. So
I'm in the middle of reading.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the show because I actually am focused. When I'm moving my hands, I have no clue what you're saying, and then I want to hear it. But if that kid, let's say you're buying lingerie, let's say you're in that situation the kid is, right?
Right.
Grandma sends you to buy lingerie for your sister. If you just tell that person exactly what happens, it's authentic, right? People laugh at it and they'll connect with you. And then you can sell them something. Hey, you want a Waymo hat? I got a Waymo hat. They're liking you already. So as soon as you make that connection rapport, so very similar, and this is how I do this all the time, telling the rocket story. So we'll tell it really quick. I won't say anything. Just being spoiled reminded me of it. And this wasn't the worst gift I got. The skateboard was the best thing I got. I was actually able to connect with a kid last night because of the skateboard when he was like, I want to build a skater park. I got a skateboard for my birthday. See, now connection. I would be able to connect because of that. Yes, exactly. So, but I was homeschooled, guys, for anybody who doesn't know. And I don't want anybody here to say that's the problem, okay, or that explains it. I hate that stuff, all right? Knock you out, right? but actually that explains why I'm going to be so
they apparently didn't teach us anger management in homeschool because my brother wants to knock everybody out.
No, because like I don't know, man. I just like to share. I like to be very open and share everything, but I hate when I get the little comment, you know. But because of it, our mom, who was a wonderful mother, our mom was the best mother. She had the passion, wanted to teach us. I'm so glad because we had more years with her direct. When most people get shipped off to schools and don't see it, we had to work with their mom. Our mom always encouraged us, and it's crazy. If mom saw us here today, I don't get all emotional. But if she did, she was the one who helped me, man. I'm watching myself on the replay. It's kind of crazy. I feel like I'm big time, dude. The Jumbotron right on my little phone.
Keep together.
So with one user. Dude, I love this. So she saw me in a thing, and it was a science experiment, and it was like one of those big like curriculum catalogs to get a rocket, and they showed you how to build a rocket and everything. Gotcha. And I've always been a little bit of a geek. I know I'm this good-looking guy who played quarterback. I loved HTML. Okay. I love space travel, and I like Star Wars. I remember the first time seeing Star Wars, and I wanted to go to the moon. I didn't even know about Mars, man, at that time. And if we did buy the rocket, it's probably better we didn't. Probably have PayPal and testing them, but it's all good. All right, go ahead, Josh.
Dude, it was the early '90s, brother.
I'm joking, dude. I'm doing it all for play on the job. Go ahead, continue.
All right, so my
Actually, you guys can share the show now. We'll cut that part out. That was pretty good.
I don't know if I can read this one. Let me see. My grandma gave me bright red undies with googly eyes on them and had an extra piece of black cloth to put as the nose. Okay, you know what? I'm a girl.
No, dude, here's the thing. I'm going to say this. I miss grandmas. Because although that was a funny story, grandmas and grandpas, old people get to a point where they don't give an F. And they go out there. By the way, I don't want to swear on this show because it's on YouTube and we're trying to get monetized there. But they don't care. And they'll just buy whatever. And I almost love that about them, right? They kind of have this little thing. Everybody knows it. And speaking of seasonal depression, I miss grandma. Christmas wasn't the same without grandma. She was so funny with the gifts. What is this? This is horrible. You know, she would be the first to tell you. All right.
She would. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Next one.
Let's see. 3 years ago, I got a shake weight Christmas morning. When I opened it, my dad laughed and yelled, "It's for practicing when you get bored in the dorms," while making weird gestures in front of my grandparents. Not a great gift to get in front of your grandparents. When I was a kid, my grandma heavily favored me over my little sister. One year, she bought me a cool set of Pokemon, whichever way you want to say it, which was my absolute favorite thing at the time. She bought my sister a Weasel Ball, a toy meant for cats. That's messed up. Let's see. Ooh.
You did not send me the song you wanted played this morning. By the way, comment below your favorite song for an intro song. Kind of Christmas. Was it a Christmas song?
Yeah, dude. You did.
Let me guess which one it was. It was August Burns Red, Hark on the Bells.
No, I sent you. If you actually looked at it, I sent
play it on the way out.
It was from the OC. Remember the OC?
Oh, that's a great song.
Where Marissa and Ryan are shopping.
Oh, that is a good song. Here, we should play that. I wish we could pout it down. I got to figure out how to do that. Because while we're reading the Christmas gifts things, it would just be better with a little Christmas music.
All right, worst Christmas gift number 13. Number 12. I had mentioned to my uncle one year that I wished I could grow a beard like his. Come Christmas time, my uncle hands me the present he got me. I unwrap it, and what do you know? It's his beard. in a Ziploc bag. That's gross. Number 13, every year my family does a Secret Santa on Christmas. When I was about 10, my aunt had to buy me a gift. So Christmas morning, I opened my gift. I found a Christmas sweater along with a pair of my aunt's stained underwear. Apparently she was doing laundry and wrapping gifts at the same time and got the two mixed up. That's
Yeah, well, Christmas is not much better. You don't want to know.
The scene from
holidays
the
make me
six.
bad.
Sorry.
hey, what's going on?
Dude, do you want to see? Can I just show everybody the screen quick?
Okay, go ahead.
Because dude, Marissa was gorgeous, dude. No one. By the way, I still have this. Since I'm still single, I can say this. Sorry, Mariah. Sorry, all the girls that I'm big fans of it. And when I'm out in Vegas tomorrow, I might ruin it. I said I wanted to. I put out a copy of it when this show was out, and I said something like, she's like, "Oh, you like that girl?" And I said, "I'm gonna marry a girl like that." And she said, "Dream on." And then that Aerosmith song came on, "Dream on, dream on."
Wait,
And
that actually happened. The song came on when
in my head.
Dream on.
This is the show. Misha Barton, who, by the way, I'm glad I did not date. Why is it that and I know she's a lot older now, so before anything is I don't know how much you can hear about this.
You can't really hear it. Before you could, when I was talking, of course. But now you can't. So it's just so I'll narrate for people. So it's a pretty young girl talking to an attractive young man, and they're flirting back and forth because they like each other. Now they're at a mall. Now they're looking at expensive things at the mall. She's putting on makeup. Okay, do we really need to do this right now?
No, it's fine. Was this the song you were talking about? Maybe this Christmas?
Maybe this Christmas.
All right, so here, I'm going to find it this way. And while we finish the list, how many more do you have on the list, by the way?
I got a couple. I'll just read a couple more. Let's see. I'll read two more. Oh.
Well, how many are there on the list, dude? Where can people go to find this list if they want to listen to it later? We should have like no, we shouldn't. It's too much work. But eventually we'll have a morning show where you can go see our Christmas list. That's why they start doing that stuff, you know? And
yeah, exactly. Boredpanda.com, and you can read the uncensored versions because there's some pretty raunchy stuff in here. Let's see. Oh Lord, jeez. This is a tough one. My cousin had died in a drunk driving accident a few months before, so my mom got me a breathalyzer keychain. Oh, wow.
Stop the music for that one.
It wouldn't have been so bad, but the card came with it said, "From my cousin." I see what my mom was trying to do, but it was really messed up. Wow. That was... Okay, maybe not play the music while I'm talking.
Yeah, sorry about that. I got distracted by the song. Yeah, let me do this. It's our song. I don't want to open with this. That would actually been a good play in the back. Well, I do think that's why I was testing it out.
We can play for tomorrow.
When we read the list, I want music in the background. So Fueled by Dowd's wife gets upset. What's going on there again? It's Christmas music. How could anyone be upset about Christmas music? Which, by the way, if you don't like Christmas music or don't like Christmas, I want to hear it in the comments below. I want to expose the Grinches. I want to bring them on show and I'll put them on the money hot seat. And I want to try and give them some Christmas money. They can answer 5 questions. If we're going to do it at the end, I don't think I teased that properly. 5 money questions about money. Josh will be interviewing me to get some little coin purse from Vegas. By the way, we gave out a $100 last night on our team. And you can see it on my Instagram. If you're gonna follow me on Instagram, you can see me get very upset in a raffle. Was that a fun time?
All right, so I'm gonna read one more.
All right, go ahead.
Pick number 20, 19, or 18. Which one do you want?
20, 19, or 18. We'll do. I'm trying to think. So I'm connecting with them 29. I don't have any emotional connection to those numbers.
So it doesn't matter. Just pick.
Pick the one in the middle, 19.
I knew it. This one I can't read. I knew you were going to pick that one. All right, I'm going to try and read it. No, dude, I can't read it. I can't.
Yeah, we're trying to get paid
Guys,
on YouTube, man.
Search
I got
first.
1,000 subscribers. Click subscribe, push the like button, and share this, whatever platform. By the way, I haven't checked Periscope. We're on Periscope. We're live on Twitch. We're live on LinkedIn. I can't figure it out, but we're live on a bunch of platforms. And I'm sorry if you guys are watching there.
So I'm reading one more, and it's not 19. But that one, boredpanda.com, guys. Worst Christmas gifts, 20 of the worst Christmas gifts ever. Number 19.
Forward Panda.
Bored panda, like a panda that has nothing to do. Like
I thought it was like a forward panda, like a panda
eating
making a move
bamboo,
on you.
and now he has no more bambooty, and he's super bored and hungry.
Gotcha.
Okay, last one is let's see, which one's better? I was dating a girl. She knew I was self-conscious about my teeth. I have psoriasis, so I wouldn't smile very much. When I did, I tried really hard to hide my teeth. Well, this girl's family bought me a toothbrush. It even had my name on it. Ouch. That is a bad Christmas gift, man.
That is bad. I gotta fix my teeth too, dude. They're not that bad, but like I've been made aware of it. Joe Tenati's wife makes everybody fix their teeth. She's just very like that. She got veneer. She has beautiful teeth. So I gotta use that too. By the way, shout out to Dr. T. He's on Instagram, and my boy Bobby Grassi. They're Instagram dentists who take teeth nightmares and they show them, and then they show them fixed. Gave me so much hope in life. I'm like, oh, they can do that. I don't like the pain of it, you know? All right. Yeah. So seasonal. Now I'm excited for seasonal depression. I want to touch this quick.
So I did a video on this, by the way. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah, I did.
So we'll link it on the show notes in the back below, or maybe you can comment on the YouTube video. So guys, if you're watching on Facebook, this will do. We can generate traffic. Go over to Facebook, click on this video. It'll be up within 24 hours. If Facebook's got to make sure we're saying everything right, and we're not saying COVID's fake or anything like that. I think that's what they're doing.
Great. Now we're demonetized. Now we're taking off if we say.
Well, no, now they'll just flag us, right? I don't know.
Yeah, Biden's not the president. Then they'll be like, oh God, definitely not something there. Anyway.
So by the way, I do want to say as an entrepreneur, no matter what, all this stuff, I remember, dude, my best vote, and we don't get too political on here, but we will condone evil when we see it. I know I'm very passionate about that. I'm going to support whoever's president, whether it's Biden, whether it's Trump. 100%. We're entrepreneurs. We succeed in anything. We find a way on what it works. Anything works. So I just want to say all love and all unity to everybody, man.
Yeah, peace and love, man.
Peace and love, boys.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
All right, let's take it to seasonal depression, darn it.
So
this is better to swear, though. Go ahead.
Seasonal depression. Okay, so first things first. Some people get seasonal depression because number one reasoning is because of the light reduction. That's the logical reason. Light goes down, and people are not retaining enough light in their retinas, and it affects their biochemistry in their body. So what happens is their body starts to get affected by this. And some human beings, what are you doing? You got this weird look on your face. You got this weird smile on your face, like you're up to something.
I was going to try and turn off the lights to on me, but I can only turn off one. It wasn't
dude, you can't sit still. It's like you're always up to something.
Well, I know that's why I'm trying to be entertaining for the viewers. Dude, I can sit still. I could have been in bed, sitting still, perfectly still. All right?
Okay. Listen, it wasn't a dig. I was just saying.
I know it wasn't. It's good you pointed it out, because if you don't, people are going to be like, man, that guy doesn't sit still.
So listen, seasonal depression, but like same thing I just said, light gets, the days get shorter. So we're not, as human beings, we're not receiving as much light. So what happens is we're not receiving much light into our retina, so it affects our biochemistry, and then we tend to become a little bit more affected by this. And as human beings, we need to see light. That's why actually in certain parts of the world where the sun isn't, like in Alaska, where the sun isn't available, people do, the depression rates are higher. So there's a couple of ways you could fix this. Number one is you can actually there's these things called light blocks. You can actually go out and look at them and receive light. So it tricks your body into it's like it's receiving the light. Basically just stare into a light bulb. But it won't hurt your eyes. And that way it tricks your body into saying, hey, I'm actually receiving light. So you actually feel more energy and you'll trick your body into not being depressed. And then the other reasons is obviously it's, psychological, focusing on the things that can help fix you and make sure that you're focusing on the right things. Now you're being too serious and you're not moving at all. So I can't tell if your screen froze or if you're just, okay, well, there you go. All right, he's back.
I was doing that on purpose, dude. It's so tough.
So that's a little bit about seasonal depression and how
I want to make a comment on that, Kimaya.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I have all these YouTube lights in here. One of mine broke. I have a really good one in the studio here. The other one who broke. By the way, I wanna signal. I'm gonna signal something out later on. Sylvia taught me that, by the way, signal when I go to transfer. The other light, I have 2 ring lights. As soon as one of the lights broke, not only did it break, it's like $50, really expensive light. I was depressed because of that. I'm sitting here working, trying to do my taxes, figure everything out. The darkest, that's 100% true. I was like totally depressed. And then I was like more upset. My light broke, but I had no light. Now I have all these lights on. I was working till like 12 a.m. last night because the lights were on. I'm working on this course, a lead generation course. If you have any problem getting leads, don't worry about it. Buy my course. It'll teach you exactly how to. You spend $9.97 or whatever. Dude, do you hear the music or no?
Are you playing music?
Yeah, I was like on very lightly. I think this might work though.
No, all I hear, it sounds like there's somebody's doing a dog whistle in the background. It's like
so it's that low because what's going on? It's those Christmas lights. It's the Coldplay.
Maybe this Christmas.
I know we'll play that song too. It's funny, dude. For opening songs, we gotta play something up. Like this would have been I don't mean to like knock it, but we gotta have upbeat songs,
Maybe. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Have you listened to Maybe This Christmas recently?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't hear it.
Upbeat song. Don't knock it. All right, listen, dude.
We'll start tomorrow with it. So I do want to touch on this though. Light work. So if you guys are depressed for any reason, right, and we get depressed, this is something I gave Josh yesterday I wanted to do. This is what we're going to do. We'll do it tomorrow on the show, or we'll have it done in Vegas. I'll do it. When I'm on the plane, I'm going to write down at least one thing, and I challenge you to do this. Man, this music is way too loud here. And I would write down one of your failures in life, okay? Because Josh showed me a video. If you're ever depressed, there's a book called Feeling Good by David Burns. He does a speech. He talks to a lady who was going to kill herself. She comes in, and I'm butchering the story because I'm telling it fast, but she basically comes in and she's like, I'm depressed. And he was studying cognitive therapy, right? So he gave her something. You can stop me if I'm wrong in the story.
You're doing great so far.
So he gave her an assignment. So it's funny, he was going to therapists in another class trying to help out somebody, which just shows you guys, if you guys are going to therapists, that's great. Get someone to talk to. I'm using you guys all as my therapist, right? He comes out and he comes back and he threw out a thing like, hey, write down a list of all your accomplishments, right? And then he goes back because that's what one of the guys told him to do, right? So when he comes back, does this whole therapy session, she says at the end, and the girl wanted to not live, she's, do you want to hear my results of what I did? And he goes, oh yeah, he almost forgot he gave her that. And this girl wrote, he had no clue, which shows you what type of therapist is. She hits them. She smuggled her kids out of the Holocaust. She knows 5 languages. She's accomplished all these things and she was ready to kill herself. And it made her feel worthy, right? So what I challenge you to do, we all have a cookie jar at home, right? We all have something that we put something in, whether it's literally cookie jar, right? Take it out, take a piece of paper, write down. I'm going to write it down right now. I'll maybe write it down later, right? They used to call me retarded, right? Now I have been paid thousands of dollars to coach somebody, right? So I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to tear that off, right? I'm just doing it. It wasn't going to me. And then when I'm depressed, I'm going to put that exactly in there of accomplishment I have. We've all accomplished something. You guys are living in 6 feet above the ground. You've accomplished something, right? And so that's, I think, one way to do it. Plus, turn on freaking light, man. Jess Lamoth, who she's up this early, she talks about, it's the time of the year, it's gray skies, I get depressed, blah, blah. When you let it beat you and you say that to yourself, you're just already losing the battle.
In the defeat, yeah.
One thing that helps me whenever I get down, I'll do a live video. You'll see some of them, me just doing this on my YouTube. That means I was depressed doing that. And I'm going out. The key to it is always help somebody else out. That's it. And then the second thing is, if you're depressed because you don't have family and you're not getting any guests, you got us, man. And maybe you'll do money trivia. Are we wrapping this up? The show's almost pretty much over, huh?
Yeah, pretty much is. So what's the last thing that we wanted to do? Are we doing hot seat trivia?
Hot seat trivia. We need like a little theme song for it. I'll have my boy Fat Man Scoop Make More Money podcast. Man, dude, I kind of get seasonal depression now that the show's over a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I know. I listen, if I
So you got to keep it, dude. I always remember thinking that like an hour's too long to start that. I think this is perfect.
No, I mean, like, dude, I get it why some morning shows are almost 4 hours long because you just go on and keep talking.
Well, there's a lot to cover, dude. We didn't cover, and we'll cover it tomorrow. What are we going to talk to on tomorrow's show?
Wait. Oh, hold on a second, though. Let's. Tomorrow, aren't you going to Vegas?
Yeah. So what time can you do the show tomorrow?
Well, what time works well for you? Because I'm available.
Your stream. Oh, you're available today. So I'm in the plane. By the way, mate, this is one thing. My car died, by the way. The alternator, I was talking about it, didn't start again last night. They said it was the alternator. Whatever, man. Mazda 3. I don't have my Lambo yet, or my Tesla, right? Or whatever I want. Dream car. It's just to get me live. This is kind of the journey. So I don't know. So I have. So I'm flying 6 to 10. I'm landing in California. Oh, this actually works because I'm in California at 10 a.m. and I get to the hotel, right, which I'm staying at Blue Greens Vacation. Shout out to them. BDX in the stock, they went up. But I'm getting there at 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. We could go like 7 or 8 tomorrow. We'll do like a late morning show. As soon as I'm in the hotel.
Like that. 8
you want to download Rest Stream. So as soon as we'll kind of say, so just put the notifications on YouTube, put on Facebook so you don't miss this, all 7 of you. All right.
I'll have to take a look at it tomorrow morning. Tomorrow I'll be up at 5 a.m. doing some stuff with my man Rockwood, and then
Oh, you were with Rockwood today, Josh Rockwood. By the way, shout out and thank you to Fueled by Doubt. All right. By the way, check out for the 10 a.m. Cali is 1 p.m. Eastern time. Oh yeah, that's right. Good thing we got some good
thanks,
stuff, guys.
Thanks, FBD.
Thanks, FBD. I'm like, because I'm always thinking back, right? So this is why we need people in here checking us. By the way, FBD, if your wife's not mad at you eventually, maybe tomorrow we'll bring Fueled by Doubt on. Bring actually one person on and do the money trivia with them, right? Well, let's go into it now, and then we'll play out with the other song.
Yeah,
go ahead.
All right. So
just so you know, this is going to be, by the way, I want to go over, I'm sorry, I know I'm doing that, but this is really important. Like, there was a lot to cover, dude, and we really had a kick-ass, oops, damn it, oh, Marty! We had a pretty good hour.
Those are social words, you could say that.
We had a pretty good hour. So the show titles we've had so far, let me see if I can remember, are Common Below, I Can't Believe I'm Up This Early, right? Which really I can't, but I can because it's my dreams. Changing Mornings, and then we did Changing Mornings with Money, right?
Right.
Streaming Morning, which you also said sounded like,
No, you said my streams keep me awake.
Oh, that's what I said. So Streaming Morning, and then today, Wake Up Wealthy, right?
Yeah, Wake Up Wealthy. Dude, honestly, I like Wake Up Wealthy. I did Morning Cup of Growth. I liked Morning Cup of Growth. You said my streams keep me awake. But I like Wake Up Wealthy because Wake Up Wealthy is about the mindset, and everything's tied back to money. That's the whole point of the show. That's what everything's tied back to.
Right. So we'll have you guys all vote. We'll have some decide. Whoever decides, we'll get some from my merch store. I'll send it out to them. And let's get into the money trivia.
Okay. All right. So, I got to do 5 questions.
So what we're gonna do? We teach money basics. So I want you to go over. We'll see how tribal they am. Like Chuck doesn't take it seriously, right? So we'll see. You're gonna ask me all 5, and for 5 questions for $5, and I get some little Vegas money if I get them all right.
Number 1. There's 3 different ways to grow your money. Number 1, winner wins Fueled by Doubt wristband. Damn.
I want one of those, man, because people doubt me, and I'm definitely Fueled by Doubt. I'd wear one of those on the show. I'm wearing a freaking Mike C-Rock hat. Go ahead.
Number 1, there's 3 ways to grow your money. Number 1 is fixed. The second one is variable. The last one is what?
I thought you wanted to name all 3, so I was doing it in my head. So fixed, variable, and indexed.
Yes, absolutely.
Like index funds or index seven. Boom.
Ching, number 1. Okay, number 2. There's 3 ways money is taxed. I'm gonna give you a little bit of this one. It's taxed now. It's taxed later. And then there's another form of tax.
So I think it's actually two, and it's I'm gonna go for brownie points there. There's tax advantage and tax exempt, and it's with municipal bonds, which are like stuff when you buy in the streets and you see, hey, who paid for the highway? They did it, so they get the advantage of stock. It's something like annuity, that's an advantage, and all that, those different things.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So exempt is you don't have to pay taxes. So I was talking about the three ways money is taxed. You're absolutely right. All right. Third, let's see. Let me see.
I'm telling you, before more than the $10 spending money, I kind of want the Fueled by Doubt bracelet. I want to get all these right here. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, great show prep on us for the 5 questions. There's 3 left. It's all here. He's looking it up.
Here's a tough one. Who is on the $10 bill?
I don't want a tough one. Wait, who's on the $10 bill? Yeah.
Don't Google it.
I'm closing my eyes. Did you just Google it? Is it Robert Hamilton? President Hamilton?
Why don't you just go with President Hamilton? My man's name wasn't Robert. It was Alexander Hamilton.
I still got half. I'm still alive. What do you think, right?
All right, we'll give it to you. 4. Let's see.
I did this as 2. I would do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is 2.
Okay. Jeez. Let's do another money one. Who is on the $2 bill?
Oh, can I give him his first name, or you always just say President Jefferson?
All right. Yeah. Okay. And then you're funny. Last one is. Let me think of a good one real quick. Let's see.
You want me to think of it, or I'll think of my own answer question? I have one that was good, but you didn't use it. I thought we talked about this yesterday.
Yeah,
our show meeting.
I forgot. I didn't write it down. You were on the phone, and I was.
This is for the Fueled by Doubt wristband, which, by the way, Fueled by Doubt, put where people can get the wristband. So when I win it after solving this question here, people can also go rep one who are Fueled by Doubt. People say, hey, can't be a lifeguard. Okay, cut me off.
Average rate of return in a savings account.
I need to get a haircut today. I know that wasn't the answer. Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking out loud.
It was close one.
No. The average rate in an actual savings account or an online account?
A savings account in the bank, not an online account. It's a good question. Good clarification question.
Well, I just want to. So I'm going to do this. We're going to go to the whiteboard. I'm going to write out my answer. I got a kid who tried to steal my business, LOL, and bought my domain. Oh, darn, dude. Well, dude, you just got to be bigger. I know. Like you saw. Well, that happens. That means you have a good idea. That means you have competition. That's a good thing, man.
All right, dude, come on, man. I gotta go.
Jing, 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 jing. Am I right?
You are right. That is equivalent, people. If you had $1,000 in a savings account in a year, that bank would pay you a penny. There are other ways to grow your money. Check it out at changinglivesfinancial.com. I'll teach you how. We can do that. Jeff and I will teach you how you can change and grow your money, increase your rate of return, decrease risk, decrease taxes, and start making your money work for you instead of you working for your money all the time. Josh Lewis Growth, changinglivesfinancial.com. That's what I got. Jeff, what do you got?
I got the show tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a great show for you. Live from Vegas tomorrow. I got $10 for spending money to get my car's alternator fixed. And so Venmo me the 10. We're going to send Michael Hamilton the $100 to be on our show. Tomorrow we're going to talk. Wake Up Wealthy, and really we're going to talk about really the best things you're going to want to avoid in this Christmas season. All right.
Yes.
So,
16 days.
You want to avoid it. It's actually going to be things. By the way, dude, I wish this. Look, I love that people that left. He's like, I know it's over. Music's playing. Dude, I love this, dude. This makes my day. I was gonna dude. I was so tired. I was gonna go lay down after this. I'm not. I'm gonna go to the gym right now.
I gotta go to work.
All right.
Listen,
Boom.
have a
Go
great
to work. Guys. Thank you so much. Peace
yes.
out.
Thank you. Bye.
Very good. JD Frost. Go to JD Frost.